Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, Walt Disney World updates their face covering policies, allowing guests to remove them when taking photos. The Trader Sam animatronic has been removed from Jungle Cruise at Magic Kingdom, and Disneyland Resort announces when guests can start making theme park reservations. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond! I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting off with parks news this week, as the Disneyland Resort prepares to reopen their theme parks later this month, Disney has announced what you need to know before attending the parks. As announced, Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park plan to reopen April 30th with limited capacity. A new theme park reservation system that requires all guests to obtain a reservation for park entry in advance has been introduced for Disneyland Resort as well. Now, similar to Walt Disney World's theme park reservation system, to enter Disneyland Park or Disney California Adventure Park, both a theme park reservation and valid admission ticket for the same theme park on the same date are required. Currently, only California residents may visit the parks, and in groups no larger than 3 households. The theme park reservation system will launch on April 12th, and guests with existing valid theme park tickets can begin making park reservations for those days that their ticket is valid. Theme park ticket sales will resume on April 15th, and if you currently hold a theme park ticket, you can check available days for your one-day ticket type beginning April 9th. For creating theme park reservations, guests will need to access the Disneyland theme park reservation system. Once obtaining valid theme park admission, create your party and select the day and theme park you want to visit, then review and confirm your visit. As Walt Disney World announced for their reopening, Disneyland has also addressed that staying at a hotel does not guarantee you a theme park reservation. Park hopper tickets will be available for reopening pending availability though, and guests with park hopper tickets will be able to visit another park starting at 1 p.m. Upon reopening, daily park hours for Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park are currently planned to be from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And if you want to look over all the list of information and details for the reopening, including parking and dining in the parks, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. It's been a while since Walt Disney World last updated their face covering policies. Now in their most recent update, they have added that guests may remove face coverings while taking photos. New to Walt Disney World's face covering section on the Know Before You Go page, it now states that starting April 8th, you may temporarily remove your face covering while actively eating, drinking, or taking an outdoor photo, but you must be stationary and maintain appropriate physical distancing during this time. Of course, since the reopening, it was required to wear face coverings even when taking photos, and you could only remove them while actively eating or drinking or while at a relaxation station. With the final pieces of decor from the first wave of decorations added to Cinderella Castle for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, more look to be coming on the way. Last week, Imagineer Zach Ridley announced that Imagineering teams installed the final dramatic draperies of the 50th anniversary decor on Cinderella Castle, and that over the coming weeks, the team will begin to focus on crowning the castle roofs with majestic swirls of golden ribbons. Now, according to WDW News Today, the crane, which assumingly will be installing the gold ribbons on the castle turrets, has arrived and is placed on the back side of the castle and behind construction walls. Disney is also able now to add those ribbons on the turrets, as they've quietly finished repainting on the castle as well. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll keep you up to date on all the latest news for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. As Disney announced back in January that changes would be coming to Jungle Cruise at both Disneyland Park and Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World, one character from the attraction has now been removed. Spotted by WDW News Today this past Monday, Trader Sam has officially been removed from the attraction. Of course, Disney has now added the 5th key of inclusion to cast member training and is committed to now have more inclusion inside the parks, which comes with the changes to Jungle Cruise. They announced plans to convert Splash Mountain into a Princess and the Frog ride, reimagining the auction scene in Pirates, and I'm sure more still to come. With Trader Sam being removed from Jungle Cruise and assumingly won't return, the question was brought up in an interview between Imagineering and Attractions magazine, where Disney was asked if Trader Sam's Tiki Bar and Grog Grotto would receive changes as well. Disney replied saying, as far as Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar at Disneyland Resort and Trader Sam's Grog Grotto at Walt Disney World Resort, no plans are on the way to update them currently. While sharing a new piece of concept art for the attraction, Imagineer Zach Ridley says that guests visiting Walt Disney World will still be able to ride Jungle Cruise, as it will remain open during the enhancements set to receive over the next few months. Announced to start July 15th this year at Walt Disney World will be the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. This year's event will kick off with global marketplace, including the return of many favorites: Canada, Greece, Germany, hops and barley, Appleseed orchards, and others. At this year's festival, you'll still be able to sample all sorts of delicious cheeses served in fun ways, part of Emily's Fromage Montage. If you collect a stamp from 5 different global marketplaces, you'll earn a prize. Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt and Search for Remy silhouettes hidden all over the park returns. Also, you can listen to musical favorites performed by the Voices of Liberty, Mariachi Cobre, and the Jammin' Chefs. This year's Food and Wine Festival is currently scheduled to go all the way until November 20th. In the most recent update on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Movers refurbishment, it has once again been extended. In the last extension, the refurbishment was set to finish April 3rd with a possible reopening of Easter Sunday. Now, just before then, Disney had once again updated the refurbishment calendar, now with the reopen day of May 1st, 2021. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll keep you up to date on when the People Mover will reopen. Making his visit following his win in Super Bowl 53, 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady made his celebratory visit to Walt Disney World. Brady, who has starred in the iconic "I'm Going to Disney World" commercial more times than any other NFL player, visited the most magical place on Earth over Easter weekend with family and friends. He even took some time to explore Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios, where he built his own lightsaber at Savi's workshop, flew the fastest hunk of junk on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and faced Kylo Ren and the First Order on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Brady's visit, which followed Gronkowski's visit to Walt Disney World Resort the day after the Super Bowl in early February, marked another major milestone in the team's post-Super Bowl celebration. With the new nighttime spectacular Harmonious set to debut later this year at EPCOT, Disney installed the final barge for the show. Spotted over at EPCOT by Blogged Mickey, final Harmonious barge has been installed in World Showcase Lagoon. The barge is the 4th outer barge made up of LED panels which surround the 6-story high center ring barge. Just about 4 months after the first barge was installed back in December of 2020, the stage is now complete for the new nighttime spectacular. The show is said to be a dreamscape of Disney music and images reimagined by diverse cultural musicians and artists from around the world, using massive floating set pieces that will house a variety of show effects, including custom-built LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, colorful lights, lasers, pyrotechnics, and more. With all the pieces now installed and testing to start within the upcoming weeks and months, we now wait for Disney to announce an official debut date, as they've said it will debut sometime later this year. Now on to company news. As Disney and Marvel Studios look to launch their next series coming to Disney Plus, a new trailer has been released for Loki. Loki, the imperious god of mischief, is a fish out of water when he lands in the world of trouble with the bureaucratic Time Variance Authority. Marvel Studios' Loki features the god of mischief as he steps out of his brother's shadow in a new series that takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame. The all-new original series debuts exclusively on Disney Plus June 11th, 2021. Following the announcement that Black Widow would be released simultaneously this summer on Disney Plus and in theaters, Marvel Studios has released a new trailer for the film. A new trailer for Marvel Studios' long-awaited Black Widow has debuted, showcasing Natasha Romanoff's struggle to face her past and deal with unfinished business. Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, confronts the darker parts of her ledger when a dangerous conspiracy with ties to her past arises. Pursued by a force that will stop at nothing to bring her down, Natasha must deal with her history as a spy and the broken relationships left in her wake long before she became an Avenger. The action-packed spy thriller will launch simultaneously in theaters and on Disney Plus with premiere access in most Disney markets on July 9th of 2021. Alright everyone, that's all I have for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all I have for this week, and until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.